not a normal amount. A dangerous amount. He spread it across the entire sushi like sushi, the wasabi accident, 2-minute funny viral story. It was his first time eating real sushi from a proper Japanese restaurant inspired by Japan. He wanted to look experienced, confident, like he had been eating sushi his whole life. He sat down, calm face, serious face. Inside, he had no idea what anything was. There was sushi, there was sauce, and there was a small green paste on the side. He looked at the green paste. His brain decided instantly, avocado paste. Simple, healthy, safe. He picked up his chopsticks carefully, looked around. Everyone eating normally. He nodded slowly, pretending he understood everything. Then he did the unthinkable. He grabbed a big scoop of wasabi. Not a small amount. Not a normal amount. A dangerous amount. He spread it across the entire sushi like butter on toast. His friend saw it. Friend's eyes widened. Friend tried to warn him. Too late. He lifted the sushi. Calm face. Maximum confidence. And took the biggest bite possible. 2 seconds later, his soul left his body. His eyes froze. His brain stopped working. His nose felt like it was on fire. His ears felt spicy. His ancestors felt it. But he refused to show weakness. He sat there, silent, breathing carefully. His friend asked, "You okay?" He nodded slowly. Yes. 1 tear fell. He quickly wiped it away. Just very emotional food. Inside, he was fighting for survival. He grabbed water, drank it fast. It didn't help. He grabbed more water. Still didn't help. Now his nose was running, eyes watering, face red. But he stayed calm, because reputation mattered. Finally, after the pain slowly faded, he looked at the small green paste again. This time with respect. This time with fear. He whispered quietly, "I underestimated you." From that day forward, he never trusted green paste again. And always asked first, "Is this safe? Or is this a trap?" Sushi.
Something was wrong. Bilal could feel it. The mall was loud. People were talking. Kids were running. Music was playing. But in the middle of all that noise, there was silence. A strange silence around the dessert stall. Steam rose slowly into the air, and there they were. Fresh churros, golden, perfect, waiting. Next to them sat a cup of thick, glossy chocolate dip, too glossy, too calm, almost suspicious. Ahmed leaned closer. "Why does it look like that?" Bilal whispered. "Like what?" "Like it knows something." Bilal laughed nervously. "It's just chocolate." Famous last words. Bilal ordered one. The worker handed it over carefully, too carefully. That should have been the first warning. The churro was warm and coated in sugar. It looked harmless, friendly even. Bilal dipped it lightly into the chocolate. Nothing happened. He dipped it deeper. Still nothing. He pulled it out slowly. The chocolate stretched, thick, heavy, clinging. Ahmed's eyes widened. "That's too much." Bilal shook his head. "Trust the process." He lifted it toward his mouth. Everything felt slow. The drip formed at the tip. Hung there, waiting. Bilal took a confident bite. Crunch, perfect, sweet, warm. He smiled. "See, safe." Then, plop. A heavy drop of hot chocolate landed directly on his brand new white hoodie. Silence. Bilal looked down slowly. Dark brown circle. Right in the center, Ahmed stepped back. "It has begun." Bilal tried to stay calm. "It's fine. It's small." He reached to wipe it. Wrong move. The chocolate smeared. Bigger stain. Worse. He panicked. He shook the churro slightly. Another drop fell, this time on his shoe. A small kid nearby gasped dramatically. "Mom, the chocolate is attacking him." People started looking. Bilal froze. He looked at the chocolate cup. It sat there quietly, like it had planned this from the beginning. Ahmad whispered, "Abort mission." Bilal shook his head. "No, I finish what I start." He took one final dramatic bite. Crunch. Chocolate smeared across his cheek. He didn't even notice Ahmed stared. "You've lost, Bilal," chewed proudly. "Maybe," he swallowed, "but it tastes amazing." He looked down at the disaster. The hoodie, the shoe, the sticky fingers. He sighed. Next time, he's bringing napkins and wearing black. The room was quiet. Too quiet. Bilal stared at the bowl in front of him. Bright red noodles. Steam rising slowly. The smell alone felt aggressive. His friend Ahmed whispered, "We don't have to do this." Bilal nodded slowly. "Yes, we do." Because someone had commented, "Bet you can't finish a full bowl of extreme spicy noodles." And Bilal had replied, "Watch me." Now he had to. He picked up his fork. The noodles were glowing red, like they were powered by lava. He twirled them dramatically, took a deep breath. First bite, chew, chew, pause. Nothing. Bilal blinked. "That's it." Ahmed looked surprised. "No spice." Bilal smiled confidently. "People are weak." He took a bigger bite, then another. Half the bowl was gone in under a minute. Bilal raised his fork like a champion. Too easy, then it happened. A tiny spark in his throat. Bilal froze. Oh, the spark became heat. The heat became fire. The fire became a full emergency situation. His eyes widened. His tongue felt like it stepped on lava. His ears started burning. "Water," he whispered calmly. Ahmed handed him water. Bilal drank it. Mistake. The fire spread. Why is it worse? He shouted. Ahmed backed up. "I think you activated level 2 Bilal." Grabbed milk from the fridge. Drank straight from the carton. Some relief. Very small relief. Then the spice came back stronger. His face turned red. His nose started running. His brain stopped working properly. He looked at the bowl. The noodles looked untouched, evil, mocking him. Ahmed said carefully, "You can stop." Bilal looked at him. "Stop? After all that talking? After the comment? Never." Bilal sat back down, sweating, determined. He took another bite. Crunch. Wrong sound. That wasn't crunch. That was regret. But he kept going, slowly, painfully, one fork at a time, until finally the bowl was empty. Bilal leaned back, destroyed, breathing like he ran a marathon. Ahmed stared at him. Was it worth it? Bilal paused. His mouth was still burning. His stomach was making strange warning noises. His eyes were watery. He smiled weakly, yes, because somewhere in his phone, the whole thing was recorded. And the internet loves chaos. But that night, when the spice came back for round 2, Bilal learned something important. Spicy noodles don't lose, they wait.
Inside a bright red box, dozens of fresh golden fries stood together.
They were warm, crispy, full of life. "This is amazing," one small fry said. "We made it." In the center stood the tallest fry. He looked around proudly. "We are not ordinary," he said. "We are chosen. People love us." Suddenly, a giant hand appeared. The fries watched. They waited. The hand picked up a fry. The other fries froze in fear. The tall fry tried to reassure them with a confident look. Then, a loud crunch. The remaining fries went silent. The hand kept coming back. Each time, another friend disappeared. The box grew emptier. The warmth felt colder. Finally, only the tall fry remained. He stood alone in the huge, silent space. The hand returned slowly. The tall fry felt pride. "I understand now," he said softly. "I was saved for last. I must be the most special." The hand lifted him higher. For the first time, he saw the truth. Below him, the box was completely empty. He wasn't saved. He was the end. I was never special. Crunch. Everything went dark. Minutes later, a worker filled the red box again. New fries, happy fries, and in the center, a new tall fry stood proudly.
Inside a warm red box, fresh fries stood close together. They were happy. "This must be heaven," one fry said. In the corner stood one quiet fry. He watched carefully. He noticed something strange. Fries were disappearing. One by one. The quiet fry felt fear. "This isn't heaven," he whispered. "This is the end." He saw fries fall. They slipped from the hand and landed on the table. They stayed longer. "I need to escape," he thought. The hand came again. It picked him. As he was lifted, he moved. He slipped. He fell. He landed on the table. The hand didn't notice. The quiet fry felt relief. "I did it," he whispered. "I escaped." For the first time, he felt safe. Free. Then, he saw a small red pool. Ketchup. "This must be freedom," he thought. Suddenly, a finger came. It picked him again. But this time, it dipped him into the ketchup. Cold. Wet. Terrifying. The fry realized too late. There was no escape. Only delay. He whispered softly, "I was never free." Crunch. The table was empty again. And inside the box, the other fries were still waiting. Inside the red box, fries stood tall and proud. They were fresh. Golden. Perfect. Every fry hoped to be chosen first. "Pick me," one fry said. "I look the best." Another fry said, "No, pick me. I'm bigger." They all wanted the same thing, to be chosen, because they believed being chosen meant being important. The box opened. Bright light filled the space. A hand reached in. It picked the most perfect fry. He smiled proudly at the others. "This is my moment," he said. Crunch. He was gone. The fries felt shocked, but also jealous. "I want to be next," another fry said. The hand returned. Again and again. Perfect fries disappeared first. The tall ones. The beautiful ones. The confident ones. Soon, only small, broken fries remained. And one medium fry. He wasn't the biggest. He wasn't the smallest. He was ordinary. He waited. The hand stopped coming. Minutes passed. The box grew cold. The medium fry felt confused. "Why am I still here?" he asked. Hours passed. The restaurant became quiet. Dark. Cold. The fry realized something painful. He wasn't chosen. Not because he was special,